bun. Oh God, this is a mess. Good morning, guys. Welcome to day 3 of Vlogmas. So I get asked quite a bit what I do during the day. Do I have a job? Do I just sit at home and do nothing? You know, all those types of questions, because my husband is in the NFL. He plays for the Indianapolis Colts, and this is his 5th year in the NFL. So people just automatically assume that all NFL wives and significant others and whatever, they just assume that we sit around and do nothing. I promise you, I'm not sitting around waiting for Isaac to get home. So I figured, why not show you guys what a typical day in my life looks like working wise. And it's kind of hard to show you what I typically do because it is so different every single day, because I have so many different sources of income and I essentially have a few different jobs. So I figured this is the perfect time to really show you guys what I actually do during the day, and you'll see, like, today is just kind of like a sit at my computer kind of day. Other days might be filming days. Yeah, you'll just see that throughout Vlogmas how different some days can look versus others. How many times did I just say the word days? I don't even know. Anyways, so you guys saw this morning, I woke up, got a workout in. I just started a new workout routine, and it's honestly, my body has already started to change. Like, I've already seen my body changes really quickly because my diet is very restricted to no gluten, no dairy. So when I work out, I see results very, very quickly, and especially with this workout routine. However, I'll show you guys my workout routine in a different video. So I got up, worked out, ate breakfast, tired up the dogs, and then took a shower and kind of got ready for the day. I usually don't wear makeup on days that I'm working from home unless I do have some content to film. But you know, I'm vlogging and I've been breaking out. So I figured today is a makeup kind of day. But before I get into this video any further, I figured I would tell you guys exactly what I do for a living and where my different sources of income come from. So the number one source of income for me is content creation, TikTok, YouTube, Instagram, and it really only became a full-time job. Well, it's always kind of been a full-time job, but it was more just for fun. I never really made any money on it until I hired a manager, and the jump has been crazy. And honestly, having a manager kind of keeps me on track, having like different things due for companies. It makes it feel more like a job because I have due dates and live dates and all these random things. So that is the first thing, which has honestly been like my dream job since I was in college. So I don't know what else to say. The second thing that I do is I am an interior designer for me and Isaac's Airbnb. So if y'all didn't know, we own an Airbnb in Scottsdale, Arizona, and we just bought a second Airbnb in Scottsdale. It's called the Margot Estate. And the first Margot Estate has been up and running since March, and we have a on-site manager, so I really don't have to do things in terms of interacting with guests and all that. But we just got the second Airbnb, and so I have to make floor plans, 3D renderings. I have to manage our contractors. Right now we're in the process of negotiating like costs and like figuring out how much it's gonna be and all that. I'm talking about all of the Airbnb stuff in like a different video. It's its own series. The third thing is I am an interior designer. So I do have some clients here and there that I work with. It's not very often, just because I feel like 1 and 2 have already kind of taken over my life, and I do like to have some type of free time. But I do that on the side as well. So those are the 3 different hats that I wear, as well as a few other like side things, but those are the 3 main things. So it is currently 10 o'clock and I am about to get to work. The first thing that I usually do during the day is I go ahead and I look through my emails. I message back my manager and like my entire team, and just kind of like get all that stuff out of the way and make a to-do list for the day. Because if I don't make a to-do list, nothing is getting done. I'm currently in my office. I absolutely love my office. I need to close this closet door, it's bothering me. Having an office has made me so much more productive because I used to work on my laptop and like work from my bed, and having a place where my computer's already set up, my editing is all like put together, my external hard drive is plugged in, it makes me feel so much more organized to sit somewhere and have a dedicated area for working. So I'm gonna go ahead and answer some emails right now and write out my to-do list and then get to work. On the to-do list for today, we have edit Vlogmas Day 2, record Instagram story, send products to Hannah, Hannah's my manager, forward deal, not gonna say the deal, do laundry, revise the Margot budget, record TikToks. So it's a very busy day actually, and some of these things are time sensitive. Example, the Instagram story, sending over the product to my manager, revising the Margot budget, like all that stuff is very time sensitive, so that needs to be done today. And do laundry, like it's funny because Isaac during football season is so busy, and especially for like a weekend like this, actually has an away game in Houston, so he leaves Saturday morning. And like we wanted to get our Christmas tree tomorrow night, and so he's gone from 6:30 a.m. all the way until 6:30 p.m. and by the time he gets home, like he doesn't want to clean the house and do laundry and all that. So like working all these jobs and also maintaining a clean house and having clean underwear, it kind of gets overwhelming. I'm not gonna sit here and complain because like I do it and I actually love it, but yeah, I'm kind of like a stay-at-home work from home wife. So I'm gonna get going on this. I think the thing I'm gonna first tackle is gonna be the laundry, just so that can be going on in the background, and then I'm gonna work on the time sensitive things and then do whatever else a little bit later. So let's get it. It is now 3 hours later, almost 3.5. I've just been answering emails, kind of crossing off some things off of my to-do list. And my to-do list isn't very long, so we only got 4 more things to do, which the last 4 things, of course, are gonna take the longest. I've been doing laundry, and then I went downstairs, I made lunch, made myself a cup of coffee, because I'm hitting that midday slump, and now I'm about to get back to work. We have my dog over here who has been whining. Like literally every single time I move or I like switch up what I'm doing or I go to change the laundry, he has to cry and whine. Oh my God, see, he knows I'm talking about him right now. Gus. He's only 6 months old, so he's still pretty needy. But while I was sitting here working this morning, I was thinking to myself, like, it's crazy because I recently made the switch from, you know, doing TikTok full-time-ish to like really doing it full-time, having a manager, having a team and all of that. And making the transition, I'm so grateful for my manager and everybody on my team. I have like a team of 4 or 5 people. We have a group chat. They're amazing. I love them all. But I used to think that content creators and like influencers, like I used to look at it in such a, not a negative way, but like, wow, I'm so jealous. Like they get to sit at home and do nothing and just like record their spin cycle, their soul cycle, their spin cycle. I mean, they might record that too when they're doing laundry. Anyways, it's crazy because now that I'm actually in it, I just realized how much work it is. Like it's not even a full-time job. It's everything on top of that. From the time I wake up to the time I go to sleep, like it's just like part of your life. But yeah, I just never thought it was like this. And I just feel like there's such a negative like tone when you tell people that like you make content. Like I haven't really announced that I do this as a job. I feel like people just assume that I do it for fun, which I definitely do it for fun. In fact, TikTok made me fall in love with like creating content, because sometimes YouTube, it's just like so long, and like to edit a video, it's like very intimidating. I don't know, what am I getting at? I have absolutely no idea. So, what else do I have to do? So right now I'm about to do some emails, which I've been doing literally all morning. But the thing is that before I had a manager, I had like 3 different emails for YouTube and TikTok and Instagram for like companies who like wanted to send stuff or like whatever. And now that I have my manager, Hannah, I switched over everything to go directly to her, so that like it's not like timely, like waiting for me to forward it to her and whatever. So I still have companies reaching out on my emails, and so I have to forward them all to her, and I have to like go through all of them to like see if I even like the company or like what they stand for and all of that. So that kind of takes a randomly long time, because I have 3 different emails that people are reaching out. One of the emails, I'm just like, I don't even know how you have that email. Anyways, enough of that. It is now 1 o'clock, and Isaac is going to get home today, probably around like sometime between 5 and 6. And I generally like to have dinner ready, just so that we can hang out whenever he gets home. We don't have to like worry about cooking and all that, unless it's like a super easy dinner. So that's something you have to think about, but I'm gonna get to work because I have a few things that I need to get done before he gets here, because like record TikToks, like I need him to do that. I'm just kind of venting. I don't even know if you guys think this is interesting at all. I'm actually about to work on the Airbnb too. So emails, Airbnb, and then we'll go from there. So I escaped the house for a little bit. I just don't really have anything to make for dinner. Like, we have no veggies. We just have a bunch of frozen meat. So I came to Whole Foods. I'm gonna stop in here, grab a few things, and then head back home. I was just scrolling on this girl's Instagram. It's called Alex Fueled Naturally. And she makes all this vegan, Hispanic, Mexican style cuisine, and it all looks so good. And Isaac and I one night were just like scrolling on TikTok and scrolled through all of her videos, because her accent and like the way she speaks is so soothing. It's like ASMR, and everything that she makes looks so good. So I've made her pasta one time, and it was made with like poblano peppers and garlic and all this stuff that you wouldn't think that like pasta would be made with, and it just tasted so good. And so tonight I think I'm gonna make another recipe that she did. All of her stuff is vegan, and I don't mind eating vegan, but Isaac just likes to add in like chicken or steak or whatever on top of her recipes. So I'm thinking I'm gonna make one of her soups, and then on the side I'm gonna make like some chicken and more vegetables. So let's go into Whole Foods and see what we got. And I'm back. It's like I never left. It's already starting to get dark out, which is depressing. But Isaac called me. He said he's on his way home. I got everything I needed in there, as far as I know. I hate coming all the way to the grocery store and then forgetting something. So this time I triple checked. I'm drinking a celery juice from Suja. Love Suja. Shout out Suja. And some kettle chips, the jalapeno ones, which are not the healthiest, but I was really good in there. Because like I mentioned earlier, I'm on a new workout grind, and I'm just trying to eat healthier, because everybody assumes being gluten-free and dairy-free that I don't eat unhealthy, but there are things that I can eat unhealthy with. Like, not everything that's gluten-free or vegan is healthy. You would assume, but it's not. So I'm just trying to eat better, but I got these chips because I was like, you know what? You need to splurge sometimes. Like, life is all about balance. So who's waiting on me? The jalapeno. It doesn't even taste like jalapeno. I don't know what this flavor is, but it's not jalapeno. It's like pepper or something. I don't know. Heading home. Gonna make dinner. Actually, I'm probably gonna have Isaac make dinner, because I am not done with my to-do list for the day. So I might have to give him the recipe, and then he can take over. So I'm now home, and we have dinner cooking over here. It's like this, what's it called? Pinto bean? Yeah. Pinto bean soup. And then Isaac is in charge of cooking the chicken. So work day is not over. Although Isaac, whenever he gets home, I feel like he gets a little bit needy. He's like, you're gonna go upstairs and like edit? You're gonna go upstairs and like do whatever? So for the past like 30 minutes, I've been upstairs editing the vlog that went up yesterday for you guys. And I just I record too much footage during the day, which I'm sure you guys are interested in, but it's like I can only cut up so much, and then put it out the next day. I really should have made a buffer video so that I had 2 days to edit and not one, but whatever, it doesn't matter. So we actually just got a text about our Airbnb, which another job. Got a text from a contractor that is going to be working at our second Airbnb, and we got the pricing back. So then I need to go back to the drawing board tomorrow and figure out ways we can cut costs, because we're actually doing the Airbnb with a partner this time. So when it comes to costs, we really have to be very particular, because it's not just Isaac's, me and Isaac's money.
I think it's smart. It's a good practice for us anyways, to not just be like, because last house we were kind of like, whatever.
Yeah. Last house we had a contractor, and he was sketchy. I literally hope he watches this vlog, which I know he won't, but like, he was sketchy, and he took like 4 days to freaking complete the the backsplash on a one wall in our kitchen.
The house is beautiful though.
It is.
He did a great job.
It is beautiful. He did do a good job, but it just took like 3 extra months that we didn't want. So we hired a new contractor, and an actual contractor takes a percentage of everything, like all the costs, all the labors and everything. So that's just kind of stressful, but we'll figure it out. I'm not going to talk about it anymore.
I'm not stressed about it.
Yeah. I'm kind of dreading going upstairs and editing the rest of this vlog, just because like I sometimes,
more?
Yeah, I like editing very cinematic vlogs, or like very cut and dry vlogs, like nothing in between. So when it's like a bunch of talking and then cinematic and then a bunch of talk, I'm just talking your ear off now. And I have to film a TikTok tonight. Okay, I need to let the dog out. Jesus Christ, it's 7 p.m. and I feel like my day just started.